We want to talk about cell phones because a lot of people are wondering what happens when you take out a cell phone and you use it, and if there's some kind of radiation that's involved. And you actually, and you might want to do this yourself. If you go to your iPhone, for example, and you hit settings, and after you go to settings, you essentially can go to the settings in general, and then go all the way down to a little thing that says legal. So you go to settings, then you go to general, and then you go to legal, right? And when you go to legal, it actually, I didn't know this, I just learned this. You can go on your cell phone. I don't know if you can see it. You can see it on your cell phone, and there's a setting right there at the bottom. I don't know if you can see it. See, it says RF exposure. RF exposure. I had no idea. And when you go to your cell phone and you read this, you can find out how they do this test and where you're actually supposed to carry your phone. And they said that you're not supposed to carry your phone so close to your body. Because when they do the test, they do it away from the body. Isn't that fascinating? So we wanted to know more about this, so we decided to look into the study. The United States released the results of the world's largest and most expensive study on the effects of cell phone radiation. Now, it's based on tests on rats, of course, but what they found is clear evidence of cancer. Today, and this is why we wanted to look into this, Food and Drug Administration, which called for the creation of the program in the first place, is now casting doubt on these findings. Here's RT correspondent Dan Cohen with the story.
Back in 1999, the Food and Drug Administration requested that the National Toxicology Program study the effects of cell phone radiation on humans. The FDA's original letter said, quote, "A significant research effort, including well-planned animal experiments, is needed to provide the basis to assess the risk to human health of wireless communication devices." 19 years later, the $25 million program has concluded. The results? Clear evidence of tumors in the hearts of male rats, some evidence of tumors in the brains of male rats, and some evidence of tumors in the adrenal glands of male rats. The FDA released a statement saying it disagrees with the conclusion of clear evidence of cancer in rodents.
They're clearly just ignoring the evidence. I can't believe they're ignorant of the studies that have shown repeatedly in many countries that excessive cell phone use increases the risk of glioblastoma especially, and also schwannomas of the auditory nerve. This is frosting on the cake in terms of that evidence, and I can't understand how any legitimate scientists can ignore that evidence.
The FDA added that conclusions on safety of cell phones on humans can't be drawn because the studies were conducted on rats, just as it had originally called for.
That's absolute nonsense. The way we test for the toxicity of all chemicals is to start with study in rats and mice and animals. Because the genetic composition of rats and mice are almost 100% identical to those of humans, maybe 98%, something like that. But this is how we determine when things cause cancer in humans. And rarely will there be any substance that causes cancer in animals that doesn't also in humans.
Indeed, the same heart and brain cancers that the National Toxicology Program found in rats have also been found in humans.
This result is totally consistent with what we know to occur in humans, and now we have the proof that it also occurs in animals.
Had the FDA accepted the results, it would then inform the Federal Communications Commission, which would update its regulations. But barring a reversal from the FDA, the standards set way back in 1996 will remain in place. Reporting in Washington, Dan Cohen, RT.
Hey YouTube, thanks for checking out our channel. We hope you enjoyed the video. We have tons of content for you just like this. For more of RT America's one-of-a-kind news and analysis, be sure to subscribe and never stop questioning more.